Hey Rusty, Scott with the Impact Leading SEO and the BNI Group and everything. Shooting this video for you, just showing you kind of things I do. This is the same process I would also do for any referrals that you send me. This is usually my first step for them. And so, yeah, I just like to go over content, citations, and backlinks and how they're important. So looking at your website right here, one thing I would kind of, look at yours. Do have request quote, phone calls, which are great, great ways to convert a customer right up top. But one thing your website is definitely lacking is um, content. Google wants to see 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your homepage. And throughout that content, you want to be found for buyer intent keywords. And usually what that means for me is a service and then also a location. So like auto insurance and then Farmington or, whatever different areas. The other thing you could also do is if you save all your images correctly on any part of your website, instead of it saying logo.ping, you could have that saying Farmington Auto Insurance, and that counts as content because it's embedded behind the photo. So here is a tool I use called Ahrefs. I put your website into it, and this will kind of give me your analytics and kind of show me where you're setting. The DR and UR is the strength and trust that Google has for your website. This is based on a scale of 100, and you want these numbers continuously moving up and imbalanced. You're at 0.2 DR strength and 6 trust, and that's due to your backlink and referring domains. If you don't know what a backlink is, it's when one website links to another website via clickable button or text. But not all backlinks are created equal, so you do want to stay within industry and also location whenever possible. It looks like you're being indexed for 236 keywords, and you are getting about 50 people to your website each and every month, which is decent. But at the same time, by implementing these strategies, your UR, DR, and also your traffic will all be increasing. So if we look at some of the keywords that you are being indexed for, it looks like Choice Plus Insurance. There's 250 searches for it, and you are in the number 3rd position. Should be a little bit higher considering that's your name, but I know it's a .net, so it's a little bit different. But you're not getting nearly as much traffic as you could by just that. The other thing that I'm looking for, and especially things like this, motorcycle insurance in Utah. There's 300 searches, and there's a 5 KD, which is really low, and you're getting 2 people to it because you're on the 15th position, which is the 2nd page of Google. So those are the types of buyer intent keywords that you want to be found for. And those are what I call buyer intent, so that they'll turn into customers for you. So I did go ahead and just do car insurance Farmington, Utah, just to kind of show you a Google search. And usually you have your local ads right up top, which is normal. And those are great ways to generate business if that's something you're looking for. But being in the Google business profile is really where you want to be. It's okay that you're not there, but I would strive to get there. You could start by constantly be adding reviews. You could make sure that your business name, address, and phone number are the exact same all across the internet. Wink, wink. Just so you don't mislead Google. And then also adding branded, geotagged, or geolocated photos weekly is beneficial because it shows Google that you're growing your business organically. And then adding citations, which is your business name, address, and phone number into things like Yellow Pages and Yelp is helpful as well. And that's because Google is like a big popularity contest. And by giving out your information to as many people as possible, Google will start to trust you more. And that's not only in your local areas, but in your surrounding areas as well. And then being in the Google business profile will generate about 30 to 40% of the traffic going to your website because people can click just right here. And then we do move down into the organic listings, and this is what I was talking about being on the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd page of Google. I don't know the last time you came all the way down here, hit next, but that's kind of, if you're not on the 1st page, much let alone in the first 3 positions, you're missing out on a lot of the traffic. So it looks like this Stephen Burkholz is one of your top competitors, and I know that he's from Allstate, so he's getting a lot of power from Allstate, the company, but when you start to outrank your competitors by having better content with buyer intent keywords, more content as well, and then those authoritative backlinks and citations, a percentage of the total searches will start going to your website instead of theirs. And to kind of give you a glimpse, I just did this real quick, so it's not exactly everything I would do for you. But if we were looking just in Salt Lake, there's a few hundred searches just for car insurance in Salt Lake City. Then there's a bunch in Ogden and Farmington, Layton, Ogden. So that's just car insurance. There's not too much motorcycle insurance, but I know that's something you have as well. And then just for home insurance here, once again, not too big, but at the same time, a percentage of the total volumes. And there's 420 for home, there's 70 for motorcycle, and there's 2,000 for car insurance. So a percentage of this total volume will start going to your website instead of competitors. And then a percentage of the people going to your website will give you a call, and depending on your closing rate, which there's a lot of factors for you, but they'll turn into a customer. And so that's kind of what I do, and I try and find the easiest things to rank for so that you have the most people going to your website. So Rusty, I hope this was helpful for you, and we will talk soon. Have a great night.